was wondering when you turn up. Hellos from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Talia says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that That doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
It's all Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome. I trust you'll be waiting for me in Tabor, where I can finally introduce you.
Back again? Allow me to educate you. One must understand one's place in the world. Very good.
Clive! Anything catch your eye? Always something in there. see that? Tell me you saw that.
Seems the hideaway's lost
Blasted
its...
Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for?
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want... You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people... So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself.
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blimmin' kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
I've never been one to play favourites, Molly. So...
A fried mortress of sky recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's...
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries.
Wow. Kindly old fella who...
Fine. I'll go and speak to Hop, and if he does, I'll see if I can find...
You do that.
There's a storm coming, Sin. Will there be...
Sid, perhaps you can...
I can certainly try.
It's not who, but what. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly my first thought was that they... which almost certainly means...
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog them.
I think I don't like to imagine that my people... They were in the atrium when I last saw them.
Norseman Harpocrates. I've come to pick...
Valicia, the young man did a wonderful job with the...
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose...
So the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. Now, Skyworm is a somewhat antique...
Dragon livers.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have... I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern.
So we know where to look for our liver.
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance. I gather that one can locate the cheerful... I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life.
Meaning that if I find one...
Best of luck, Clive, and do save me a bite. One.
What am I gonna do? Oh. But no more.
Is everything all right? You seem more...
Oh, I don't know what that... Oh, I think Nan might be in...
It's all right.
Forker saying she's been selling to bandits, but she'd never do business with baddies. I wanted to ask her about it myself. She'd never get...
Don't worry.
Oh, you let...
Of course. Lady Karen.
Not nearly as far.
You're doing good trade, then?
Can't complain. What exact? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my...
Just... all right.
Oh. Are you?
All I know is that someone in Dallas...
And what? You believe it? Look. I've done things I'm not proud of, but that woman is no more.
You're right, Lady Karen. It was wrong of me to doubt.
No. I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your...
Of course. I spoke with Lady Karen.
What?
That the rumors were unfounded. And that I was a fool for thinking they, along with some other things, that while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her part.
Oh, well, I knew Nan wasn't caught up in outback. But why would people say she was?
No, but people do things for all sorts of reasons.
Well, I'm going. That trader, he said they were all talking about her, so that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll...
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors...
Oh, but that's why...
I suppose it is. Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Why would he be in Martha's ret? Did you see the pair that got hauled into time?
What do you reckon we should do?
Sid!
Hard at your studies, I see. It's not a set of scales.
No. Of course it is.
Well, not any...
And just how long hasn't it been?
We're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We just...
Just like Miss Middledore showed us.
Miss Middledore? Why would she have you dismembering?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja.
Miss Middledore said, the best way to see how something worked is to take it apart.
Well, then your work is already half done.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we? All right. Every piece has its own role to play, and if even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So you already know one of the pieces. The body. This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that?
You're right. It looks...
You've ridden in Chocobo before, haven't you, Sid?
Oh, think about it. No.
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good. These round parts are...
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchen. But these aren't for frying bangers. But what if I wanted to weigh goods?
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means... This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel. Or...
I have.
She puts them in...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move.
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple.
Not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
You know what part's supposed to move and how. So, let's put the pieces together first.
Not a bad idea. So, now that
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body.
And the arms go on the body, just like real. And then the arms hold the pans.
Very good. Let's see if that works. There.
Yes!
Well,
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Middledor's hairs.
Her hairs?
Yeah. Hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets.
What do you think, Sid?
With a little more help from Miss Middledor and Miss Shirley, I'd say...
You hear that?
Until then, though... Dude...
Hey, look!
You don't think Sid forgot about it?
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Well?
It was as you thought. They dismantled them to see how they work.
Oh, no, Mid will have...
Thankfully she won't. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know. I shall see that the children are properly...
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her. She'd have them follow in her footsteps.
I see. Sid, do you know...
She told me it was because her studies had been interrupted by events in camp.
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition room. To anyone else it would be an opportunity. But to Mid, who lost both her parents to war. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing...
Which explains her. She's working to give them a better life. And so...
Ah, you've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canva was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Get it, boy!
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it, the Echoes have a will of their own.
Come on. Faster!
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
I do. Where are you off to now, then? Bound for the Free Cities, perhaps? Oh, no need to say if you'd rather not. We all have our reasons. Exactly feeling like sharing with strangers myself.
You're injured. What happened here?
Ether swallowed our camp. My own men did this. There's a village not far from here. Tate, it's only... We can't let those monsters...
I'll go.
Thank you. They must not... Forgive me, Lord.
Rest well, Salt. You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go round it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Good. I got here in time. It's over.
Is someone there? Please, I can't move my leg.
That doesn't sound like an Akashic. battalion.
I am.
Taken care of.
Another survivor.
His wounds were too...
He was right to send you. Tabor is safe thanks to you. You seem from...
You must have me confused with...
Wait.
Son of a whore. You're Sid. I was there, in Cosnis, when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith, when you killed my
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will?
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw.
Man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday.
It's over.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Welcome, travelers. We don't get many visitors here in Tabor. Welcome, travelers. We don't get many visitors here.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Here, take a look at my wares. Of course. Go safely.
What brings you to our humble village, young man? If it's our artisans you're here... See that... Please. But do try not to...
Well, this isn't at all foreboding.